The cameras went live from Urumqi, the capital of Xinjiang where Yu Menglong was born. From dawn, the streets overflowed with mourners dressed in white, carrying chrysanthemums, banners, and candles. The slow drumbeat of the funeral procession echoed through the air as the black hearse moved through a city frozen in grief. Shops closed, traffic stopped, and schools fell silent as if the entire nation had paused to say goodbye. Banners hung from balconies reading, "Goodbye, we will never forget you." The funeral hall was drowned in flowers sent by fans and celebrities, each one carrying a message of love and outrage. When Yu Menglong's family arrived, the air grew heavier. His father walked with hollow eyes, while his mother, pale and frail, approached the coffin draped in white. Her cry pierced the silence. "My son did not choose this. He was forced. This is not suicide." Her words struck like thunder, spreading across social media within minutes, confirming what many had suspected. Moments later, grief overcame her, and she collapsed by the coffin. The image of her being carried away on a stretcher replayed endlessly, becoming the most heartbreaking symbol of the day. What began as a farewell turned into something bigger. Fans gathered outside holding banners reading "Justice for Mongon" and chanting "This is not suicide." The crowd's voice grew into a roar, demanding answers. The forensic report had already revealed disturbing details: injuries inconsistent with a simple fall, bruises suggesting restraint, and signs of long-term abuse. Combined with his mother's words, grief transformed into protest. Across China, vigils lit up the night. In Beijing, his image was projected on skyscrapers with the words "Justice for Mongon." In Shanghai, white lanterns floated into the sky. Students painted murals. Taxi drivers placed his photo on their dashboards. And entire families prayed for him as though he were their own. His death had united a nation and ignited a movement that refused to be silenced. International media called it a funeral-turned-uprising. A moment when grief became a demand for truth. Celebrities broke their silence. Fans flooded comment sections, and petitions for justice gathered millions of signatures. Authorities promised further investigation as pressure mounted as the coffin was lowered. Thousands held candles high, chanting his name, their voices carrying into the night. The final broadcast didn't end with scripted condolences, it ended with his mother's words. He was forced. This was not his choice. Those words became the headline of a movement now too powerful to ignore. Yu Menglong's funeral was not just a farewell, it was the start of a reckoning. A young star may be gone, but his light burns brighter than ever, pushing a nation to confront the truth. If you felt the power of this story, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you won't miss our updates as this fight for justice continues.